Hi, and welcome to the Ask Dr. Angela podcast with everyone's favorite OBGYN, Dr. Angela Jones. Have you ever been too embarrassed or shy to ask your own doctor about your, girl parts? Well, you've come to the right place to get straight answers. Feel free to ask Dr. Angela anything women's health related. Obstetrics and gynecology? She keeps it real. Pregnancy? She's been there, done that. Menopause? She'll get you through. Young or old, Dr. Angela's got you covered, girl. Now here's Dr. Angela.
What's good, people? This is Dr. Angela, everyone's favorite OBGYN, and I would like to welcome you to episode 234 of the Ask Dr. Angela podcast. It's good to be here. Are you familiar with that song? I think it was from Diggable Planet. It's probably an 80s or maybe 90s rap group. It's a hot song. It's good to be here. It's been a long time, right? I've been getting all kinds of emails and direct messages from social media. Oh my gosh, are you still doing the podcast? Where are you? And so lo and behold, the girl is back. I am still doing the podcast. Life just has been happening. So many things going on. And my mailbox and my inboxes, whether it's on, my regular email account or my social media venues, they're all overflowing with questions and inquiries. So why don't we get to getting? This question actually comes to us from Mr. Mohammed, and he is from, Kochi, India. And this is what he says. Dr. Angela, I'm a 25-year-old boy, and I have a problem with milk shooting out of my nipples. Wow. My chest becomes very large when it's filled with milk. It's like 2 water balloons hanging out of my chest. I am using a breast pump 2 times a day, pumping out at least 2 liters of milk every day. The breast pump is very uneasy to use. It's like a mouth sucking out milk from my nipples. When I travel in the bus, my boobs shake and jets of milk shoot out of my nipple onto people. I don't know what's wrong with me. Well, Mr. Muhammad, I don't know what's wrong with you. Now, certainly, men do have boobs, man boobs. But dude, if you're shooting milk out of your breast, you need to go and have that checked out. I would go and see your doctor. Unfortunately, my level of expertise is limited to women. Having said so, I do think that it's interesting that you have, some experience on what a breast pump might feel like. And I like that you compared it to a mouth sucking out milk from your nipples. I guess you may have some insight to how breastfeeding moms and moms that pump feel. That's not an insight that many men can say that they have, or I'm going to say not even an experience that most men say that they can have. So, Mr. Muhammad, thank you so much for reaching out and submitting the question. I mean, it's a legitimate question, I hope. I hope you're not just pulling my leg with this one. But anyway, I do appreciate the fact that you reached out, and I hope that I was able to give you some kind of guidance, that being, go and see your doctor about it, because dude, this does not sound normal. As usual, thank you so much for your support, Mr. Muhammad. Thank you so much for submitting your question. I certainly appreciate it. For those of you that have a question that you would like addressed on the Ask Dr. Angela podcast, you know what to do. You can either email it to me, go to my website, www.askdrangela.com, askdrangela.com, and you can click on the question mark and submit your question that way, or you can direct message me on any of my social media venues. That's Facebook, that's Twitter, that's even Instagram. I'm everywhere. From one of my favorite books of inspiration for women, She Went Out on a Limb, I'm going to leave you with this. There's no such thing as impossible. Until next time, look better, feel better, be better. Cannot wait to reconnect on episode 235.
Thank you for listening to the Ask Dr. Angela podcast. For more information on women's health and the show notes for this episode, please visit Dr. Angela at www.askdrangela.com. While you're there, don't forget to leave your own message for Dr. Angela. See you soon! All of the information provided and discussed in this podcast is for educational and informational purposes only and should not take the place of consulting a physician. This podcast is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease or illness and does not and should not replace treatment from a medical professional.